So it looks like Tamar Braxton has apologies before we see the new season of the Braxtons. During a recent concert, she makes an apology to the crowd saying that everyone's family is effed up. This comes after she, in the comment section of the Neighborhood Talk, told me to rot in hell.
Here we go now.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. As you can see, I am not in my studio. I am finally out the country. I made an escape. But I will still be giving you content here and there, so bear with me while the content might be slow. Well, you know, we did a video just a few days ago reporting to you that Tamar had a few words for me in the Neighborhood Talk comments because, as you know, I had opinions on the sneak peek that came out for the Braxton season 2. And the thing that I said in the comment section, but I expanded more of my thoughts in a separate video, so be sure to check out that video. But what I said in the comments was, I'm noticing a pattern. Season 1, in this new era of the Braxtons, season 1, they utilized or weaponized, some might say, Tracy and her passing, while also utilizing, some might say, weaponizing their nephew, while at the same time not giving a platform or a voice to the nephew's father, Tracy's husband, or just saying damning things about him without having him be able to counteract that. We noticed that happened last season, and that felt cringy and icky. This season in the sneak peek, we notice another situation where we have them talking about Ashley Braxton. Look, and Ashley took to social media on TikTok to express her story about one of her aunt's husbands being inappropriate with her via text. The aunt found out about it. She seemed supportive in the beginning and then basically turned on her in the end. You also see a scene where Tamar talks about how someone here sent me a cease and desist. You guys are interfering with my business. She said business, not saying you're trying to silence Ashley. That's why it's important to note that. She didn't say you guys are trying to silence Ashley. No, she said that you guys are trying to stop my business. And apparently, this doesn't look good for Toni Braxton either, because it seems as if Toni wanted to bring Ashley on the show. It makes me wonder how Ashley's father, Michael Braxton, feels about his sisters currently. You also see another scene with Tamar talking with Ashley about what she wants to share. And if you watch that scene, Tamar's reaction, although we know she's dramatic and over the top, when someone's talking about this abuse, which Tamar has talked about her own, and she had wished someone had been supportive of her, this feels like they're weaponizing. This feels like they're taking advantage. This feels like they're trying to utilize this for season 2, not necessarily to protect Ashley or help someone. And again, we haven't watched the full season yet, but this is why I said this feels like, I didn't say that it was, I said this feels like a pattern that we're seeing. Only for Tamar in the Neighborhood Talk comments to say a lot of stuff she said, but basically the biggest thing she says, and if so, you can rot in hell. But God bless you. So I find this video that came out today interesting because now you're apologizing ahead of the season. What exactly are you apologizing for? But this is a pattern with Tamar. This is a pattern. And you guys have said, some of you have said that I've gone too light on Tamar over the years because I have given her a lot of grace. I was like, okay, she says she's going through healing. And every single time she has proven me wrong, that she is the same that she's always been. So take a look at what she said during a recent concert. It's interesting because she also talks about her album. Remember the album that she came to social media? Finally, we did a video where after she had the issue with Funky Dineva, and she says, because everyone was asking her about what happened to you, they don't believe you about her accident, that she's like, you know what? I'm not going to put out the album. I'm going to go to my farm.
And I was in the hospital and not okay. So I'm not putting it out. Y'all don't want it. I'm a bad person. Y'all don't want remember my music is tired? I was at Northside.
So now she's sort of giving a different reason as to why she's not putting out the album. So which one is it? Which is the truth?
address the elephant in the room. Y'all, the Braxtons is coming back, and I did not mean to do none of that. I'm sorry. It's coming back.
Did not mean to do what exactly? That's the part. I'm like, I don't know if it's a way for her to promote the show and make us want to watch it, or no, you're just getting ahead of the story because it doesn't necessarily make you look the best. And mind you, she is a controlling producer in this, so she can pick and choose what is shared.
Just go ahead on and just address the elephant in the room. Y'all, the Braxtons is coming back, and I did not mean to do none of that. I'm sorry. It's coming back. We love Tracy. And bitch, that's family. Everybody family fucked up. Yes, it is, bitch.
I found it to be interesting that she mentioned Tracy, because remember, this is coming after what she said to me in the comment section. Okay. I find it interesting that she's bringing up Tracy during this. Like, okay, because of what we pointed out of what you guys did in season 1 and what you're now doing in season 2. But who knows? I could be reading into this, but I'm piecing these things together because I notice a pattern.
And I know y'all mad at me because my album didn't come out last week. But I had told my team I can't really say nothing without giving you nothing. So how I'm gonna tell you something that I don't know the answer to? You feel what I'm saying?
No, I don't feel what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. It sounds like a bunch of nothing. It sounds like word salad. What does that mean? Because a few weeks ago when you were going through all the drama with the accident that you had, well, apparently everything's back to normal. She seems quite fine. It seems as if that was the reason then, so now you're saying something else now as to the reason why you're not releasing this. Remember, she also released that trailer with Mendices, and we still don't know what exactly. Was he a paid actor, or is he actually someone that you're currently dating? Because when Funky and you were going back and forth, Funky alluded that he was keeping your secret.
So I just said I'm just gonna let the people be surprised one day. Like, remember how the rapture was supposed to come up a couple days ago? Y'all forgave the Holy Ghost, forgive me.
Forgive her, y'all. Forgive her. I don't know what needs to happen with Tamar. You know, and here's the reason why Tamar continues to do what she does. Because we keep rewarding the behavior. She's on a reality show. This is where she gets rewarded for this type of behavior. And I will always say this, the same thing I say about Nene Leakes, because people think that I hate Nene. I don't hate any of these people. I don't know these people to feel anything like that towards them. Do I hate some of the behavior that they display? Do I get tired of talking about the same thing over and over again? I do, but this is also my job, because a lot of times y'all don't see my DMs. Y'all don't see my comment section when people like Kempire, or when I'm live. Kempire, are you going to talk about this story? You're going to talk about this story? You're going to talk about this? Or you're going to... People are always asking my thoughts and opinions on talking about some of your faves, including Tamar Braxton. It would seem weird. And then people, if you don't talk about something because I'm busy, people are like, oh, you don't want to talk about Tamar? You scared to talk about that? And I'm just like, no, I can't cover every single story that there is. As you can see, I'm traveling right now. So who you think is going to be covering the story while I'm traveling, while I'm in the air? Who's doing the editing? Who's also doing the research? Who's preparing the script? Who's producing the video? Me. But anyway, I say all that to say, when I saw the clip, literally as I was eating my little dinner here, I was just like, there's something's fishy here. But it wouldn't shock me. There's always something fishy or not 100% when it comes to Tamar Braxton and her stories. And it's nice to know that Tamar watches, because somehow, based on her comment in the comment section to me, before she said rotten hell, clearly she's been watching. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on what Tamar is now saying about what we can expect. And she's apologizing for what we can expect from the new season of the Braxtons. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. And don't forget, our new merch, Are You Okay?, is now available along with tour merch. Make sure you guys check everything out in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching.
Here we go now.